Yo, it's the L7C here, bringing you a video on Dueling Nexus, Edo Pro, and the newest game, YuGiOh Master Duel. Just now, since it's been a couple weeks since Master Duel has come out, and the second update for Master Duel is scheduled for 11 p.m. today, EST time. So I thought it'd be a good chance to sit back, look over Master Duel, talk about what the other sites have that Master Duel doesn't, what Master Duel needs to implement, so that it can continue to grow and grow forward. For people who actually check Twitch numbers and all that, Master Duel has been dominating in the card game perspective of Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, and everyone is doing Master Duel videos on Twitch and YouTube. Master Duel has also brought streamers who don't really stream Yu-Gi-Oh all like that, who have been streaming Master Duel and putting up videos consistently. So it's been a huge hit. There are some hiccups with it since we've had a couple of weeks. So I just want to talk about the differences and what sites you can be playing. I didn't put Dueling Book in this video because Dueling Book, you obviously have to do everything yourself. These ones have the auto going that you can just click and it does some of the stuff. You're not the one typing in chain in the comments and all that. So let's just start off with it too. I want to start off with just showing Dueling Nexus, because Dueling Nexus, which I think is interesting, once Master Duel came out, they said they've been working on their major site overall. This is from their official Facebook. That was February 4th. The first thing is the deck editor overhaul that came out. And I also have my main deck in all three right now in Master Duel. Then I'm going to show Master Duel, Edo Pro, and Nexus. I still have to earn some of the gems for my main deck and other decks I want to make, so that's something else we're going to talk about. So first things first, let's look at Nexus. Obviously, if you looked at Nexus, for people who haven't, Nexus is a website. So anywhere you can, internet, computers, tablets, phones, you just type in YuGiOhNexus.com, you sign in with your password, then you're in, then you have all of the decks you've made, and then obviously the home screen right here, you have Duel Zone, Deck Editor, Profile, Leaderboard. Duel Zone, you can just join a quick one-on-one, and it's pretty quick. See, like a game found right here, you're in. I apologize to this guy, but I'm not playing. Then you can join a match of best out of 3. You can do tag teams. There's single modes. You can play a basic bot. You can make a custom bot. We've all know what Nexus has to offer. Then with the first overhaul with Nexus is the deck editor, which this is really new, and I actually really like this. So this is my main deck version 3, a more one-on-one, trying out the new Blue Eyes Dark Magician stuff with Battle of Chaos, which also comes out this weekend. And this is the new stuff. So previous Nexus update, they didn't have this stuff up top, which I really like, obviously. Tells you how many normal monsters you have in your thing, how many effect monsters it has in your thing, how many ritual monsters you have in your deck, how many spells you have in your deck, how many traps you have in your deck. You also go to the extra deck, 10 fusions, 3 XYZs, 2 links, side deck, 9 effect monsters, 4 spells, 2 traps. So I already like this new update from Dueling Nexus. It also shows, if you look at BLS, it shows where the card is out in TCG, OCG, but then if you go to Illusion of Chaos, currently says OCG because we don't have these cards until this week. And then also the search looks a lot better. And then you could shuffle. Now you can shuffle here, so you could just shuffle your deck, which I think is really, really nice as well. Then it also says share. So if you share, you can don't share the link, or share link anyone, then contents. So then look at that, which is also a new thing they add, which is really, really cool as well. When you go to deck sharing and deck content, it'll show you what's in it number-wise. This is one of the things I like about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron app, because if you make your deck on Neuron, you can make it into an official tournament sheet that you can hand into a judge that shows the number of stuff. So this is already cool right here. Magician Souls, Dark Magician Crackdown, it shows all your deck, the numbers and all that. Let's click download. This is actually the first time we do it. So it comes in a notepad format. So there you go. There's your deck. That is actually very cool. So you can literally just copy and paste, send it to someone in an email, send it to someone in Facebook Messenger. That's really good. So these are really good updates on the Nexus front. I do laugh how Nexus's updates came around the time YuGiOh Master Duel came out. Like, it's been a couple weeks and they said they've been working on it. But I like that. If they're making these new updates in response to Master Duel, I'm all for it. Competition makes everyone better. So that was the first thing. Again, really like this, really like that, really like the ability to share and just send the deck contents to someone. That is really good on Dueling Nexus's front. So if we exit out of that actually and go back to volume 3, and then it's right back in the order that it was. So that's really good in itself. Then we go to Project Ignis, Edo Pro. So yeah, I'm just going to be each one, just going to be the main deck in different variations, just so it's easier. So then if you exit out of here, you obviously got the servers, the AI, puzzles, replays, decks, exit. So then if you go to decks, you have the different decks that you've made over here. And then it shows same stuff. So it still shows the same thing that Nexus did. Monster, spells, traps, fusions, XYZ synchros, monster, spells, traps. The only difference, if you look from that to that, just shows it in colors. And I do like this look better. That's just my opinion. So then you go here, OCG, 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 OCG. So with this too, whatchamacallit, Dueling Nexus doesn't have, though, is the test hand. Which this is what a lot of people do. Test hands on Neuron, test hands here. They even have test hands on Master Duel. So you can go to test hand, and then get your hand, and then you could play out your turn. Then you can restart, and then you... Wow, these are actually some pretty good hands, actually. We could play these out. And then you could just keep going and keep going to see the consistency of your deck. And then obviously Edo Pro is always the quickest to get new cards. When there's a new card announced, you give it with a day, it'll be on here. Nexus takes a bit longer than Edo Pro to get new cards, and Master Duel, which we'll talk about when we get to Master Duel, takes a while. In our YuGiOh right now mode. So obviously you can go to servers, you see what's going on. West Coast casual, competitive. And then you can host or join a game. It's pretty, like when you host, you can make it a best out of whatever you want. You can make it a best out of 10 with somebody, with one of your buddies if you're doing a series for YouTube. Password to make it private. Those are things that Nexus and Master Duel do not offer right now. And you can also you see people who make custom rules, custom ban lists, use anime cards. So those are things that Edo Pro offers that the other two don't. The problem with Edo Pro, it's not really a problem, is it's computer-based. Like, you have to download the software onto your computer. There's no Edo Pro for phones. There's no Edo Pro for game systems that are worth anything. So you have to do it on your computer. So it's strictly computer, or if you have a souped-up iPad or a tablet or laptop, you can use your laptop. But it's strictly for those based, while with Nexus, as long as you have internet, you can play it anywhere, basically. Then you go to Master Duel. The hottest game in the YuGiOh community out right now. Here I'm under construction, Master Duel version. That's what MDV stands for. So this is the main deck in construction. I've been trying to grind a lot to try and get these cards. But that's the other thing with Master Duel compared to the other two. The other two, you get every card ever made as soon as you make an account. Very convenient, very easy. Master Duel, they are a couple of sets back. I think the last set was Dawn of Majesty that was in here, because we don't have any of the floors, we don't have DPE, we don't have any of that. We won't have Battle of Chaos unless they do all of that in this update Sunday night, and we'll find out. But yeah, here you have to earn the cards. And when you see what the cards, obviously you guys have seen this in nauseam, like the ultra rares, the rares. So you have to craft with these crafting points to craft your cards you want. Or you just do like in real life, you go to the shop and you try and pack them. Which can be a pain because it does show you what pack these cards are in. So if you go to Dark Magician and then you click on how to obtain. So he's in Master Pack and he is in Darkest Magic. Those are the 2 packs you have a chance of getting Dark Magician in. So obviously the pluses with Master Duel, it has that kind of real life feel because everyone in real life, unless you have the money, you don't own every card. You have to go out and buy the cards you need. And this one you have to craft the gem, the ultra rares, the super rares, all of that. And you have to earn gems. The gems are what you earn through dueling and doing the solo mode. You also can buy gems at the shop. So the cool things about Master Duel, it's an officially licensed Konami game. That's one of the biggest things. It is the only official Konami licensed game. Like Nexus and Edo Pro aren't licensed by Konami. This is licensed by Konami, so it has the billion-dollar industry backing it. Obviously, the visuals, the cards look really, really good. Just go back to deck. Yeah, like the cards look super, super good. When you play, the field looks really good. The animations for ace monsters and ace spells and traps, they look really good. The game looks very good. And also it's sponsored by Konami, like I said. The other thing that I would say is good is obviously crossplay. That's one of the biggest things too. So right now, this is Master Duel on my computer. I just got it on my computer yesterday. I have it on my PlayStation 4. That's where I mainly play. And then I have it on my Switch. And then I have it now on my computer, my main computer in my house. So it's really easy to link all your accounts. You just go to the submeta data transfer. You put your Konami account. So with Master Duel, the biggest thing, get a Konami account. Because you can play from anywhere. If you're done playing on a TV in your house and you want to lay down and play on the Switch, you just grab your Switch, plug in your Konami account for the first time, all of your decks and all of your stats transfer, and you can lay in bed and play on Master Duel. Or if you want a smaller screen, you want to play on your laptop, you can do that. Download Master Duel from Steam, which I did for my computer here. Master Duel just came out on iOS and Android as well. So that is really cool. So you can play Master Duel on anything. So that's what I think is one of the biggest things, that it's crossplay. Like some of my buddies who don't play gaming systems all like that anymore and play on PC. Shout out to Pat Rick, the Utopic Master. He plays on PC. If I wanted to, I could play him from my PlayStation. I could play him from my Switch. I can play him from my computer. So that's really cool that anyone, if you have any way to play this game, console, computer, Android or iPhone, you can play it. So that's really, really cool in that sense. Things that, now we're getting into things that Master Duel needs to add that these other games do have. And what I've seen has been a problem within the YuGiOh community that I've been seeing. I know a lot of big YouTubers have talked about some stuff, but just from a normal person's perspective who's been playing these games for a long time, and dueling real life and here, is the solo mode. It's cool learning other decks, lore, and all of that. But a lot of people have complained about this solo mode because if you want all the rewards, let's just go to Dynamis right here. You have to do duels twice. So let's go here. You have to do duels twice with a loner deck and my deck, like your deck that you make. And the thing is tough is you don't control what's in the loner deck. They just give you a deck and you have to win with it. And there's no difficulty level. There's some times where the computer has everything. You think the game's on super hard. And then there's some times where you can win quick with the loner decks and you think the game's on super easy. So that's one thing that I think they need to add is a difficulty level for these solo modes. And this is the only one-player mode in the game, which is a problem in itself. Because obviously Nexus, you can do puzzles. You can duel the AI. You can have the AI duel as your deck. You go to, I'm sorry, this is what you can do on Edo Pro. On Nexus, you can go play a basic bot. Or you could create your custom games. Like, you can do things by yourself. The other thing, too, is with Master Duel, if you go to Duel, so if you want to duel somebody, you either have to play ranked or you have to free duel. Now, a lot of people would just like to, play casual games with random people, like casual. There's nothing on the line, things like that the other games offer. Nexus has a ranked mode and just a casual mode where you just can play somebody or play a tag team. And so does Edo Pro. This doesn't. So if you go to ranked, you're in ranked. Like, you're doing the seasons, which is fun, but not everyone wants to play ranked. And then when you do free duel, you could see, like, room match, participating. I think this is what I had open from last night, just testing it. You could disband the room. Then you go to free duel. You can create a room. You can make, this is what I like too about Master Duel, but what I don't like, max room. You can put a max of 50 people in a room. So you can host your own tournaments. That's really cool for content creators and a group of friends. Make your own rules. And then you create rooms. But then you have to wait for people to join your room to have a casual thing. So that's more like if you have friends online. Or if you want to enter a room, it shows you the rooms that are open, shows you how many people they're having. See, like, these are 1 of 6, 1 of 2, 1 of 4. Like, you can hop in here and this person might want to play, or they can kick you out because it's their room. I think that's the biggest problem, too. It takes a bit to get into games, especially if you're doing free duel. 2, there's not a quick match option. There should be a quick match option, just like Edo Pro, just like Nexus, where you can quick match, be in the game. That's simple. Not everyone wants to play ranked. Not everyone wants to go into rank with their fun decks that they've made, that they have a passion for, but it's not the most competitive, and go on ranked and get stomped by Tri-Brigade or Outlich full power, Drytron full power. Some people really just want to go in here and test that out, and you can't test that out in ranked because you'll keep getting lower and lower, and that'll be discouraging. And in free duel, unless you have friends who are online, you're at the mercy of someone else wanting to join your group, which can take forever. So I think Master Duel needs to add a quick match option so that could really just be like, hey, I just want to try this out. There's no strings attached. Nothing's going to affect my ranked status or anything like that. The other thing, obviously, add tag duels. Every other site has tag duels, so you need to add tag duels. You're backed by $1 billion company. Add some tag duels. Event duels are coming out soon, so we'll see what that goes. And then the other thing also that we need is a better solo mode. I didn't mention that with deck, you can, in this game as well, do test hands. So if you go here, draw sample 5 cards. So it shows you the 5 cards you do, and then like +1, and then you could keep doing that, +1, +1. So you can do that here as well, which is really cool. But there's no practice mode. There's a lot of people playing this game who are just getting back into the game, which is great because that's doing a really good thing for YuGiOh across the world. It's bringing more eyes on YuGiOh, this game has. But the best thing you have with practice mode is going to solo. You have a tutorial, which is great, learning the basics of Master Duel. That's good. Duel strategy, learn the basics of like the different summonings. That's good. But then once you get to this other stuff, I don't want to spend all my time playing with World Legacies or Dino Mist or Digital Bugs. Like, I would just want a bottom mode that says Practice Duel. So you are getting to practice against a computer. You get to put the difficulty easy, very easy, normal, hard, super hard. So you are practicing in itself before going on ranked. Because once you do all this, the only thing left is playing ranked. That's it. Which, that's not good. You should have a practice mode. You should have a quick match mode. You should have a tag team mode. Like, you should be able to play the AI. Like, if you're playing the AI in these, they're just going to use the decks that they have in the game. On Nexus, if you go to Nexus here, you go to join, play a basic bot. There's like 5 billion decks that the basic bot could do. Then boom, you're right in the game. Or you can make a custom basic bot game. And Master Duel does not have that, so it really needs that. Also, the other thing with, since you don't get all the cards to start, just like Edo Pro and Nexus do, and you have to use the gems and the crafting system, which is cool, they need to give more gems. Let me just show you. Like, I have 548 now, but like this is if you're wanting to buy the gems. And then if you go to deck, actually, where should we go? You go to missions. And it has daily missions that you can get for getting gems. Like, watch a spectator duel, 5 gems. Activate a spell card ranked 5 times, 20 gems. My problem right now with these gem numbers is if you go to shop, one pack is 100 gems. So why are we only getting 20 gems for watching something, and one pack is 100 gems? 10 packs is 1,000 gems. So you can either buy one pack or you can buy 10 packs. My problem with this is that you can't just click one pack and then click like, oh, I want to buy it because like I can afford 5. I want to just buy 5 right now. I don't want to keep clicking. I think they need to change that as well. So if I wanted to buy 10 packs and I wanted to buy 10 sets of 10 packs, so 100 packs, I should be able to like, all right, how many do you want to buy? 10 of these. That'd be 10,000 gems. Cool, great. This, you have to click it and then you buy it. And then you have to do it again, which I think that's a pain. You should be able just to be like, how many packs do you want to buy of 100? 5. Cool, buy 5 of them. Here you go. So I think that's something they need to change as well. And then also with Master Duel is that they have where is it? And so with the missions again, all the missions you get like gems. Sometimes you get the decks that you haven't that you didn't pick at the very beginning of the game. And then these are like unlimited missions that you can do. My problem with these is, yes, you need the gems to buy the packs, but then most of the time you're not going to get the cards you want. So you're going to need those ultra rare crystals, gems to craft your card. They should have missions that involve those. Like if I watch a spectator duel, I should get 5 of these gems and then 5 super rares. Or if you win a duel in ranked, you should be getting 10 ultra rares each time you win, and then 5 ultra rares each time you lose. That way it gives people more incentive to play ranked, and you're winning a lot of ultra gems if you're winning, and you're still getting some if you're losing. Those are things that I think this game needs to add going forward. I mean, obviously, we're only in Season 2 of this game, and an update's today. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, the other thing, too, that people have talked about is the ban list. So on Master Duel has its very own ban list. Different from the OCG, different from the TCG. This is the Master Duel ban list. So it's very different from what we have. So obviously the biggest thing for us TCG people, Max C is at 3 in this game. We're not used to playing against Max C on the other sites and in real life. So that's a huge culture shock for us. And obviously the new ban list in real life came out. Like Rageki's going to be at 3 here. It's at 1. Then you go to semi-limited like Red Eyes Darkness. It's at 3 now, but it's 2 here. Super Poly's unlimited. So these are Memories of Hope is semi-limited too in this. And obviously that's unlimited in the TCG. So they've already stated that they're going to keep a Master Duel separate ban list, which is fine. But if you go to Nexus right here, play against the basic bot. You see how quick that is, even though it's a bot? You can change the ban list in which you play in. You can also do that on Edo Pro as well. If you do host, like that's the current TCG, you can do OCG, Go Filament, Rush Duels, Speed Duels. That's another thing too, that they're going to need to add more formats, because not everyone's going to be wanting to play this format in Master Duel. And since your options are so limited in Master Duel, it's either ranked or solo doing the missions. And once you do the missions, it's ranked. That's it. Unless you have a group of buddies that you can play one-on-one with. Which I have not done that yet. I'm trying to see if you actually get gems with playing just your buddies in free duel. I'm assuming you don't, which sucks. But we're going to have to test that on the L7C. But yeah, I do. So here's the thing. Master Duel with the $1 billion backing it, it's already taking over. It's going to be the top game. Obviously, here's the maintenance thing. And then you go to shop here again. Here's another thing too. The legacy packs are worthless. Like, you don't really get it. 10 packs for 10 of these, and you only get 2 cards a pack. That's terrible. So what I think Master Duel needs to do, you need to be giving out ultra rare, super rare, rare. Like, you have to get those in other ways besides, like, craft by dismantling cards or just randomly getting them as winning rewards on the dual pass. Because once the dual pass is filled up, you don't get anything else. Like, my dual pass has been filled up. So now it's like when I do ranked, I don't get anything from this. It says 99 out of 100, but that is... Like, if I go here, I've collected all of the awards. Like, and then, like, the normal pass stops, and then you're still getting the stuff from dual pass, the gold, and it stopped. It says 9. I still don't get that. But... And that's 56 days left. So I'm not even getting the extra rewards for playing. So, like, if I don't want to be ranked, and I'm content of where I'm at with Gold 1 with a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Chaos Max all the way, baby. That's all we can do right now. Why would I keep playing ranked and lowering my rank this season? And this season lasts to the end of February. So if I don't want to play ranked anymore, I have to sit and wait a whole month, basically, to then have it restart and go again. There's no practice mode I could be doing on Master Duel. There's no quick match mode. There's no tag teams. It's ranked, and that's it, which is the problem. Which I know they're talking about it. We're going to see what they do in this Season 2. We don't know if we're going to get a new ban list. I highly doubt it because this game just came out. We also don't know when a new ban list is going to come in this game. Typically, we get ban lists every 3 months. Obviously, they could be earlier. Obviously, they can be later. This game just came out, and people are already like, man, we need a ban list. But we don't know when that's coming out. So that's something we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, retry. We're going to retry here. So here's my thing. If you want to play with all of the cards available to you, no cost, play Nexus, play Edo Pro. You get all the cards. You can do custom bots. You can do test hands. All of that. Play those. There's nothing wrong with playing those for those aspects. If you want to play, obviously, the officially licensed game from Konami, play Master Duel. It's really fun. A lot of people are into it. I love the game. I just want to see it improve and make some updates so that more people will want to play and stay. Because once you get past that initial hype and they're like, man, I'm tired of my Guardian Slime deck getting thrashed by Tri Brigades because that's all I'm running into on Ranked, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't have enough money to buy gems in real life, and I'm not getting enough gems in the game's life to buy packs and dismantle and craft, so why do I want to play this anymore? I can go play something for free. So those are the things that Master Duel is going to have to answer going forward. And I'm probably going to talk more about this later. And obviously, we don't even have the gift box thing. And that's which gift box is empty. You can go to friends, go to your friends list, which that is something that Nexus hopefully adds. And that was my biggest problem with Nexus, is that you did not have a friends list. That's bad in my opinion. You need a friends list so the people on Nexus, like when you play someone, hey, I hope we play again, swap contact info, and then you see if they're online, challenge them to a duel, play. That's something Nexus needs. That's something they need that Edo and Master Duel already have, having a friends list. So I think that's the biggest thing that going forward. Actually don't. Let me cancel this. So like the servers and all of that. Obviously you get locker room, starter room, and then invite all your buddies and all of that. So I think you need a friends list on Nexus. If Nexus gets a friends list that you could save people, duel them when they're online, that's going to be a big jump for Nexus. And obviously with Master Duel and Edo Pro, if you don't have the space on your computer to download the software, that could be a problem. And then I would suggest using Nexus because it's a website, which I do appreciate that. But if you want to be able to just play anywhere, Master Duel is the thing for you. Play on your PlayStation 4 or 5 or Xbox Series X. Play on your Switch. Play on your laptop. Play on your phone. Play on your iPad. Like, I have Master Duel on 3 different things right now. So that's really cool, like I've said before. Also, last thing with Master Duel, since it's officially licensed with Konami, from the computer and console perspective, I wanted to be able to link to YuGiOh Neuron. And the way for that is, like, if you make a deck on YuGiOh Neuron and you save it and you could upload it to Master Duel so that you have a deck there that you're ready to make. I don't have a Master Duel on my phone, so I don't know if they have that system yet since they're both apps on phones. But I think that'd be really cool that if I'm like, oh, my lunch break, I just want to make a deck on Neuron, upload to Master Duel. That would be amazing and top tier. So that's something, too, I think they need to add. This was a long video. Wanted to compare Master Duel, Edo Pro, Nexus, give you guys some insight on what you should be using, what you want to use. Obviously, Master Duel is the hottest thing out in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. We're excited to see what's going to happen in Season 2. And yeah, this is the L7C. Let me know what you think about Edo, Master Duel, Edo Pro, and Nexus. Have you dropped Edo Pro, Nexus, Dueling Book for just strictly Master Duel? Or are you getting frustrated too with Master Duel because there's limited options if you don't have a group of friends that you can make a lobby with? Thank you for your guys' time. I know it's probably a long L7C video, but we wanted to make it detailed. Make sure to follow us on all social media. Join the Discord to keep talking about this. This is the L7C signing out.